Just try not to overdrive every corner.
Track limits, please, Big G. You've got 10 minutes left, 10 minutes to go.
Come on, you lost it there?
I touched the wheel on the grass.
Ah, shit.
Because I was letting you go by.
Oh, yeah, of course. That's not even a tricky one.
And then my rear right wheel, or offside right wheel, rear, touched the grass a little bit, and then that was it.
Oh, this is going to be a fast time.
Yeah.
Probably.
Track temperature's decreasing. It's now 57 Celsius.
A sub 8 time would be possible here. Even for me. Where are you, Gary?
I'm just missing about somewhere on the track.
You can go to the pits and join me.
Yeah.
Ooh la la! Ah, you missed me!
Yeah. That's what
Ah, Gary.
Are you gonna have a fast lap?
Oh yeah, half a second down already.
Funny, it's really funny because yesterday.
And therefore you start talking to me, telling me stories about yesterday. Are you serious? You bastard!
Yellow flag. Watch out.
Tell me in 5 minutes.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
It's a really good lap. Especially when it goes so fast. Have you seen the time?
Oh yeah.
And I'm a second down.
Sector 1 time is good. Checker flags out. P1. temperature is falling. It's now 34 Celsius.
No! Fuck it! I thought this is like a freaking fast lap. And then I throw it away in the penultimo corner. Ah! Will be still usable, but this cost quite a lot of time. And it was an off track again. Yeah, it's not even 7. Yeah. Oh, it's a pity.
Yeah.
Could have been a 58 almost. Anyway, sub 8. I'm happy with that. You wanted to ask something?
Yes. I was talking to this guy about this memory. Basically, he wants 189 pounds for it. I offered him 100. He said 160. So I said, well, the most I want to pay is 120. And he hasn't come back to me. But what do you think? I think personally 160 is a little bit too much money to pay for old RAM.
I wouldn't buy the old RAM in the first place. To be
Yeah,
honest, it's a waste of money if you ask me.
yeah. This is
You
what
need basically you need to you need it. You needed to change the computer already, like for quite some time. Actually,
Yeah.
if you want to be well, if you want to improve performance and reliability, you would have to change the system long time ago, and to invest. Like I do hope that you can use the power supply for the next machine.
Oh, of course. This is of course, man. This is future-proof power
Yeah,
supply. This
future
is.
proof. It's not the first time they changed the ventilation system in the cases, and then you have a different mounting position, and then you need a different power supply, no matter what they. So I went through those things, and then you can dump your 500, 400 pound thingy. Anyway, hopefully you can use this in the next case. Or you probably would have to use a case, and you would have to stay with the format you have having this crazy PSU. But anyway, you would definitely are not able to use the DDR3 for the next
Yeah,
system.
Oh, I know that. I know
And
that.
it's about what the same price you would pay
5 minutes
for
remaining.
32
5 minutes
gigs
left.
of DDR4. So no way. It's still it's I mean, unless you have to stay with this machine for whatever reason, and since if it would be some production thing,
Yeah.
and you know that you can stay the next 10 years with this, okay. But this is a gaming machine, so you're going to have the performance boost just to get rid of the hard drives and use this onboard PCI, whatever they called. This is like night and day. I mean, there is no question whatsoever to stay with the system you have got, not to speak of buying, reinvesting expensive
Mm.
hardware for the old system you cannot use in the new one.
Mm.
So, I mean,
I get it. I get it. I really do.
if you find something really cheap, then go for it.
Then go for it. Yeah.
Again, I told you like 3,500 times. There is absolutely no need to go over the standard timing of the memories, and I'm sure you will find
Yeah.
for not even half the price 32 gigs with standard clocked memory. Go for that. But I don't know why you're prepared to pay premium prices for like an outdated product you are not able to use in the next system anyway. And
Yeah.
I tell you, the timing doesn't make shit difference. It's simply absolutely uh,
No difference.
whatsoever. It's completely in vain.
Yeah.
So no and no.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Look for
Uh,
some super cheap regular DDR3 RAM, 32
yeah.
gigs, and get those. Then you benefit from the larger memory size.
Yeah.
But don't invest a lot of money in outdated RAM modules.
Mm. Yeah. The trouble is though is that I haven't actually seen just normal speed DDR3 um 32 gigs.
Mm.
Um they I always see them as like either selling as, 8 gig, 16 gig max. The 32 gig pack of set of or kit of 4 is kind of a little bit rare, a little bit rare. All I see is the 16, which I've already got 16.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah. Probably it's
so
not too easy to find that.
mm,
Yeah, but still, I wouldn't invest that money
2 minutes to
in
go. 2
yeah,
DDR3,
minutes.
which you can definitely not use in a new system, and
yeah,
you are
that's right.
about to, you're going, you will have to change rather soon to a new
Mm,
system. I mean, maybe you go on for a year with this, what you have, or not,
mm,
or but more or less
mm,
rather soon you will have to change, and
mm,
then, it, yeah. And
mm,
it's I guess it's going to be more and more difficult to resell than DDR3 if you now in 1 or 2 years.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Dear. Well, I won't get too het up about it. I've given him my maximum price.
Yeah,
If he doesn't accept that, then there's a no
yeah,
go.
yeah.
Yeah. Uh,
Hi Fabio. Sorry, I just say hello to like few guys. There are some questions in the stream. Hi
oh,
Fabio.
okay.
Yes, this was GTE. Why do you ask Ferrari GT3 or GT3? Or was that GT3 or GTE? So yes, it's GTE.
The track temperature is decreasing.
And
It's now 32 Celsius.
Michael, I'm sorry, but I can't tell you anything about the newest Fanatec driver because I don't have the DD2 anymore. So I'm running SimuCube Ultimate, and therefore, obviously, I don't know about the latest Fanatec driver. I am afraid. And another Michael Machtel, triple screens. I can show you here. I use just a calculator within iRacing and put in the
Checkered flag,
distances
P1. That's
according
the
to
end of
your
the session.
screens and the
P1.
distance you are sitting to the screen. And then I use whatever iRacing calculator is putting out. So I use about 55-degree angle for the triple scene setup, and I'm sitting around 65 centimeters in front of the middle monitor, and actually also the side monitors, and that gives a field of view of 170 degrees according to this calculator in iRacing, and I go with that. Quite important for me to check this multi-projection thing to have more or less correct side views, otherwise they are distorted. Okay, Gary, do you up for something? Why were there so many Nürburgring
I have
sessions?
no
There
idea.
must be a race going on somewhere in some league or something.
Yeah.
Do you know, guys? Fabio, if you're still here, do you know why there was so many Sessions? Warum waren da so viel gehostete Sessions neu über Nürburgring? Gibt es irgendwo ein Rennen? I guess in some league there must be a race that there are like
Yeah.
5 or 6 open sessions for the 24-hour race. Maybe a 24 Christmas special. Or going over New Year. Something like that. Well, there's another one. But GT3 only. Ugh. 24 hours winter Nürburgring, so probably there is somewhere 24-hour winter race. I don't know where this is, from where this is. Alright, thanks Michael, Pöllhuber. Merry Christmas to you too. Nicht mal der Fabio weiß das. Nein, wenn es der Fabio nicht weiß, woher soll ich dann wissen? There were no decent fast people in GTEs here in this session. Nun gut, nun gut. Was machen wir? What do we do? Is William online by now? No, not yet. There is Daytona, a hosted session. There's the brother of Fabio, Michael. Gary,
Yes.
should we try a little bit of Daytona?
I think I'm gonna switch off now, to be honest. Little bit tired. Long day.
It's not very late.
Yeah, I know. But I basically, well, I left my house this morning, maybe about 9 o'clock, and arrived back at about 8 o'clock. So yeah, a bit tired.
Okay, okay, okay. Oh, there's a GTE. There's a GTE.
Anyhow, Bernard, I'll bid you good night, and I may see you tomorrow, possibly.
Tomorrow I'm at my family's place for dinner, Christmas celebration, blah.
Okay, okay.
So and probably it's going to be very late. So
Yeah,
unlikely
yeah. Okay.
day after tomorrow. But then
Well,
you might have Christmas stuff going on.
yeah, that's it. I mean, we're getting ready for the Christmas stuff now, which is I was doing all this shit earlier on today, and I still probably have a little bit to do tomorrow. So, yeah, I don't know. If I don't see you, well, you have a good Christmas, and sure we'll meet up sometime before the new year.
Okay, great. Looking forward to. Merry Christmas to you and family as well.
Yeah, you too, mate. You too.
Yeah, thanks. Looking forward to the next season with you.
Yeah, it'll be good. A bit of reliability, and I'll be there.
Yeah, there's always going to be something, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Bye
Take care,
bye.
mate.
Good
All
night.
right. Good night. Bye bye.
And one correction, eine kleine Korrektur, das ist der Vater von Fabio natürlich, nicht der Bruder, sorry. This is the father from Fabio, not the brother. Sorry about that. Thanks, Fabio. So let's do a couple of laps in Daytona. I'm not especially good in Daytona. Not to say I suck there. But anyway. Fun fact, Daytona was the track which is why I filed a support ticket with D-Box because of the absolute movement of the D-Box motion system and the car in the banked corners. Because initially, thanks. Initially, when going into the banked corners of Daytona, the D-Box, the motion made like a movement and then it leveled out very fast. So you went through this banked corner, but the motion system was straight or level. And then when you exited the banked corner, it made like a dynamic movement again. And to some part of it felt really wrong to me. And I got in touch with D-Box asking about this. So if you go on a banked corner, so in reality, the whole car will like lean over. Is this meant to be implemented in the motion or not? Because it's not happening. And they said it depends on the telemetry data available, and if it's available, it's meant to do that, but it did not. So they checked and found out it's possible in iRacing. And 2 weeks later, they published a new driver or motion code where this got implemented with three settings, where you can choose if you want this absolute movement of the
Fastest
car
lap for
being
Guilo,
implemented or not.
143.25.
And I think this was the best ever support experience I had in my life. That you ask something like this, and 2 weeks later they come out with a new driver having this implemented. So this was really impressive. So, Daytona. Daytona. No idea if I have any setup here. Something will be here, I guess.
The leader has
Or
just done
not.
a 141.51.
Okay, that's an old one. Let's see. Does Pure have something for this? Ah, so this is an old one, okay. I have that. I'm cheating a little bit. I took out a little bit of fuel. I'm not running full. Daytona macht Laune, wenn man es kann. Ja. Ihr könnt es, ich kann es nicht. Vor allem mit dieses dumme Busstop-Ding, diese Schikanen da, wie es auch in Watkins Gang gibt, die habe ich nicht so. Ah, schauen wir mal. Wie geht der William ab? Wo ist denn der heute? William, where are you?
There's a car approaching. Don't cross the white line. Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate. On your right. Right side's clear. Yellow flag.
Ooh. I don't know if you see this in the GoPro, but now the whole rig is kind of leaned over and now it's going to lean back, and this is exactly the feeling I was missing in the initial motion code. So when you go out from the banked corners, so from this leaned over into the level track, the regular track, there was no movement at all. And well, some people they don't like this, but I really like this feeling now when the banked corner eves out. You feel that the motion is you feel the motion in the car. Oh, now I have to be careful with this.
324.
Ooh, too fast still. Well, but no crash so far, that's something. Well, if you go slow enough, you know, you're unlikely to crash, so... I'm very good in going slow. It's also something you have to learn.
Qu'est-ce que tu fous, Cédric, à rouler comme un vieux? Qu'est-ce que tu dis? Oh, non, je parle à Cédric, là.
Sector 2 is 0.40 off the pace. Okay, Big G, there's a car exiting at its heads up. Car left. Clear left. You're now 2.0 off the latest pace. That lap time was 1:43.53. Right side's clear.
Yeah, pull me. Oh, this was too wide.
That's your best lap in this session. You're currently 1.5 seconds off the pace. That lap was at 1:43.00.
Hi Dominic. Is this a Christmas? Oh, yeah. No, I never crash a GT. No, I never crash a
62
GT.
is 0.9 off the pace. Okay, Big G, there's a faster car approaching. Car right, clear right.
Nix ist hier los. Ich weiß auch nicht, was ihr da alle macht.
The guy ahead has just done a 1:43.22.
Naja, ist ja nicht so, dass das schon das 24-Stunden-Rennen ist. Von daher halb so wild. Michael Besuch ist Zweiter. Mal schauen, was der für Zeit fährt.
62 is 0.9 off the
So, was
pace.
war denn der Michael?
Track limits is 100 meters.
41,5 und ich fahre 43. Das sind hier nur 1,5 Sekunden. Das ist ja fast nichts.
Left side. Still there. Clear left. Yellow flag. Watch out. B12.
Was macht denn der da? Sollte er nicht schneller sein als ich? Hallo? schon lange kein Corvette mehr überholt. Wieder mal feierlich. Aber ich fürchte, auf der Geraden wird das nichts. Und der BMW ist da schneller als der Ferrari? Oi, oi, oi.
Sector 2 is
Der hätte fast mein
0.38
Ferrari
off the
kaputt
pace.
gemacht. Oh mein Gott, da ist aber auch ein Verkehr. Soll man da reinfahren? Erst, da ist keine Zeit zum Reinfahren. Das ist ja unglaublich.
Okay, Big G, you need to watch the track limits. On your right, clear right.
Oh, Operation klingt nicht gut.
There's a car leaving the pits.
Außer der Bernhard sitzt am Steuer des Ferraris. Dann ist sogar der Ferrari langsamer.
Car right, clear right.
Wenigstens ist da was los auf der Strecke. Also da habe ich die Linie noch nicht so richtig draus durch die Kurve.
Sector 1 is 1.7 off the pace.
Thanks, Ryan.
Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace.
Vielleicht kann ich mich an den Florent dranhängen. Vielleicht ist der schnell. Wo ist denn der? Ah ja, der ist Dritter. Ja, das soll mich mal ein bisschen ziehen. Ist doch eine gute Idee. Der soll da mal vorbeifahren schön. Dann werde ich mal ein bisschen Spur abschauen. Ja, blink mich an, fahr halt vorbei.
Car
Bin
right,
eher braver.
still there.
Aber vorbeifahren musst du schon selber.
2.7 seconds off the pace.
Gell?
And last lap was at 1:53.91.
So, jetzt soll er mal zeigen, warum er Dritter ist. Aber ich fürchte, nach dieser blöden Pass-Stopp-Ding ist er dann wieder weg. Das was ein Makro-Starter. Uah, pfui.
Off the pace.
Oh, ich bin noch da. Ciao Dominik, falls du noch da bist. Soll ich ihn jetzt auch anblinken oder was? Naja, kannst ruhig vorn bleiben jetzt. Jetzt zeig mal her deine Spur. Ah, jetzt will er nicht mehr. Das haben wir schon gern. First flashing at me. I let him pass. And then I stay behind him and he stops driving.
Leader's pace. You've just done a
It's not
1:43.
very gentlemanlike.
You've used half your fuel.
Il s'appelle comment? Ryan, what are you doing?
Alright, Big G. There's a car exiting the pits. Heads up. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. You're currently 2.6. Car left. Clear left. That was 1:43.80. Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace. On your right. Still there. Right side's clear. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. That's your quickest lap in this session. You've just done a 1:43.00. Alright, Big G, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. Sector 2 is 0.33 off the pace. You'll need to slow down to give back the time gained. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Humpelty, 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 humpelty.
Activate limiter.
Der Fabio ist da jetzt hergekommen. Willst dich langweilen oder was? Ich krieg da keine schnelle Zeit zusammen. Wo ist er denn, der Fabian? Fabio. Warum sage ich Fabian? Schauen wir mal. Eieiei. Hi Kirill, I'm using the SimiCube Ultimate. Yes. I used the DD2 again when I had the SimiCube Ultimate returned, but I switched back again. I think I explained it in one of the videos. And the main reason for me is to be able to mount the full motion cockpit as close to the triple screen stand as possible. With the DD2 it's not possible, because the wheelbase is rather bulky and sitting here right behind below the screens. And
Left then.
with
Left.
with the full motion it's not really working, because the cockpit is moving and then you're hitting the triple screen. So the initial plan was to change to SimiCube, because I can use a wheel shaft extension, and the SimiCube, the base, is sitting now very far behind and below the monitors, but I still can have the wheel rather in front and up towards me, and therefore I'm using the SimiCube Ultimate as planned. But I had to switch back and forth due to the issues with the SimiCube. There are so many people and nobody I know. You're welcome. No, I did not, and I use it really for a long time now. Well, long. I don't have the ultimate so long, but I did use it with the Fanatec DD2 already, and it's about the same feedback forces with the ultimate. So it's more or less the same. And it sometimes you hear a little bit of plastic noise, but so far no issues at all. It's well, I have custom ordered a Ferrari replica wheel. Hope to get it rather soon. This is going to replace the McLaren Fanatec one, because I mostly drive Ferrari and I was looking for a higher quality wheel than the McLaren. The only thing I did is upgraded it with proper magnetic shifters, but this has nothing to do with the sturdiness or the stronginess of the wheel. So yes, it can handle it, but is it the best look and feel? Not really. But I mean, for the money, I think it's one of the best wheels you can get for that little money. So Opa! Thought I turned it on.
Disengage limiter, pit exit's clear. Yellow flag, caution.
What do you mean by the grip? Ah, cheaper. Okay, I couldn't read this now. Good grips, got something coming now.
Car left. Clear left.
That's a haha. Just want to say, bold move. Yeah, I'm really excited. I have Zach from Turnwheel in the States making a custom version for me. I was looking for a higher quality wheel than the McLaren, but this size and the GT side shape, and especially at least 30 centimeters in wide. There are not too many. Most of them are like this Formula 1, 28 centimeters, 29 maximum. And I was looking for 30-31. And there are some, but then they don't have the funky switch, and I really got used so much to the Fanatec funky switch. 7 functions in one little tiny switch, and it's perfect to navigate through all the black boxes and this kind of thing, so I didn't want to miss that. If you have to replace the functions on one funky switch with regular buttons, well, it's 7 buttons in one switch, So you will have to use a lot of other buttons just to replicate the functions
I don't know,
you had
man.
on one funky switch.
Okay, you get in Discord with me?
So I asked him, since he is building a replica of the Ferrari wheel, the replica they have 3 two-way switches, 2 at the thumb, and 1 here in the middle on the left-hand side. And I thought actually this is the like a very good place to have the funky switch. And I asked him if he could produce this Ferrari replica, but instead of this two-way switch at the middle thumb place with a 7-way funky switch. And now we are discussing this for more than half a year, but he sorted it out and is going to make it for me. So I'm really looking forward to receive this.
You're now 2.6 seconds off the pace. Your lap time was 1:43.72.
Well, I think he's going to reuse the design he's producing now for me for his 2020 models. So I think he's going to offer this kind of solution then on a regular basis as well. But mine will be the first one. Which is not always a good thing. But anyway, if it doesn't exist, you're happy to have one. Where's William? William, where are you?
Okay, Big G, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up.
Ah.
That lap was at 1:43.26.
This was too late of a break point.
Car left, clear left, left side. He's still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line, clear left, P17. Car left, clear left.
Shit.
Car behind's a faster class. side. Still there. He's still there.
It's at 0.1 on my... Sorry, it's at 0.1 on my relatives, at least this is what I saw. I thought he's still behind me. There's a guy in a Merc faster than I am. What is this depressing? He must have been in some serious spec draft to pull that off.
There's a car approaching. Don't cross the white line. Watch your mirrors.
William is online. Then join the session. Oh, it's full. Oh, do I stand here in front, in the middle of the way? I guess this session is full, so I probably won't be able to join.
Exit looks clear. Okay, Big G. It's a faster class car approaching. You're a second off the pace in sector 1. Yellow flag, watch out. On your right, yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. P18, still there. He's still there. There's a faster class car behind you currently. Right side's clear. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace. That lap was at 143.66. Car right, clear right. Sector 1 is 1.7 seconds off the pace. Car right. Right side's clear. Sector 2 is 0.45 off the pace. Flag limits. You need to slow down a bit if you don't want a penalty. Look out for the pit speed limit.